The bedroom sat in darkness, only the faint orange glow from the street lamp slipping through the curtains. My wife, Claire, lay beside me, her voice sharp with irritation. We had been married for 6 years, our lives built on daily rituals, morning coffee together, quiet walks on weekends. But lately, her coldness had seeped into every corner of our home. That night, after I tried gently to bridge the distance between us, she turned her back and let the words slice through me. "You're pathetic in bed, Mark. I deserve better." Her insult cut deep, a wound to my pride delivered in the most intimate place we shared. I stayed silent, my chest tightening as her words echoed inside me, each one heavier than the last. Claire's barbed remarks weren't new. She had mocked my work as a librarian, my reserved nature. But this was different. This was cruel, personal. I had already noticed the signs. Her late nights at the PR firm, the guarded tone when she answered texts, the subtle edge in her voice. Still, hearing her contempt confirmed my worst fears. "Is that really how you see me?" I asked quietly, my voice steady though it burned inside. She only shrugged, rolled over, and dismissed me with silence. I didn't argue. I got up, pulled on some clothes, and walked out to the guest room, my mind racing with what this all meant. The next day, we went to a barbecue at a friend's place. That's when Claire's closest friend, Jess, pulled me aside, her expression uneasy. "I shouldn't even say this," she whispered. "But Claire's been talking to someone else. She's not happy." My stomach dropped. Jess's words confirmed what I had feared. Claire had been confiding in her about a co-worker, Ethan. She praised his charm, his attention, while belittling me as inadequate. This wasn't gossip. This was betrayal, laid bare by the person who knew her best. Her insult the night before now had a larger, crueler truth behind it. I didn't confront her then, not in front of friends. Instead, I watched her laugh easily across the yard, her carefree smile mocking the venom she had spit at me in our bed. That night at home, I saw her phone sitting unlocked on the counter. I opened it. The messages were there, playful, intimate exchanges with Ethan that left no room for doubt. My hands trembled, but rage never came. I simply printed the texts, placed them on the kitchen table with a note. "You said I'm pathetic. These messages show who's really lacking. I'm done." I packed a bag and left for a friend's place. Later that evening, Claire's calls poured in, first demanding, then breaking into sobs, begging me to hear her out. I ignored them. Her insult in bed wasn't just a passing cruelty. It was a glimpse into her heart, already given to someone else. Jess had ripped away the mask, leaving me with nothing but truth. The following day, Claire showed up at my friend's house, pale and crying. "I didn't mean it," she pleaded. "It was frustration, not what I really felt. Ethan is just a friend." I looked at the woman I had once loved deeply. "You insulted me in our bed," I said flatly, "and Jess told me everything." Her tears fell harder. My calmness struck her deeper than anger ever could. She hadn't expected Jess to betray her confidence, or for me to stand my ground without begging for her respect. I met with a lawyer soon after, not to file for divorce immediately, but to know my options. Claire kept sending texts filled with apologies, promises to end things with Ethan. But the trust was already broken. I thought of what we once had, our laughter over dinners, our plans for children, now tainted by her cruelty and disloyalty. Jess's confession had forced me to confront reality, and my choice to walk away with proof had shown Claire the consequences of her actions. We tried counseling. The sessions were raw. Claire admitted her insecurities, confessed how Ethan's attention made her feel wanted, and how she lashed out at me to justify it. I shared how her insult in bed, paired with her betrayal, had shattered my sense of worth. My reaction had stunned her, forcing her to confront her own actions. She cut ties with Ethan, opened her phone to me, tried to rebuild what was lost. But trust was a fragile thread, slow to repair. Months later, we remained apart, still in separation. She wrote letters, went to therapy, tried to be transparent, but I couldn't yet forgive. Her cruelty, coupled with Jess's revelation, had changed me. It showed me I deserved better than her scorn. One night, I listened to a voicemail from her, her voice soft, almost broken. "I'm sorry I broke you, Mark." The pain was still sharp, though dulling with time. I didn't know if our marriage could ever be pieced back together. That night in our bed had destroyed something between us. Yet Jess's honesty, and my decision to leave with evidence in hand, had restored my strength. We weren't healed, but at least we were honest, standing in a future uncertain but real. Claire's betrayal and cruel words had wounded me, but my refusal to accept them had set a boundary. A line I would never allow to be crossed again.